There's a website that I found on the Earth internet, and it was about everybody's power level, like ever, in all media. It's insanely stupid, and anyone who worked on that, you should be ashamed of yourself. Do you know what they said the Belmonts were capable of? They were like solar system level. They could like blow up a solar system by whipping things. That's how stupid that is. Obviously, that's not true, but do you know why they came to that conclusion?
No, why in the world would they say the Belmonts could destroy solar systems?
Because Jonathan Morris goes through paintings, and each painting is theoretically in the lore said to be its own like dimension. And because one of the paintings has stars in it, and because it has stars in it, that must mean there are other star systems, right? So if Jonathan is able to beat the boss of this painting, who rules over this painting, because that inherently means that you're star level if you just exist in a world where there are stars in the background. If you're able to beat the boss of the painting, then that must mean Jonathan is on solar system level, and then that means that the Belmonts, who are in lore even stronger than Jonathan, would therefore be also that strong, if not stronger. Isn't that stupid?
Bandit, there are stars on Earth. Does that mean that I can destroy solar threats like that myself?
If you went to the US president, who is arguably the highest authority on this planet, and you beat him up, yes, that means you could destroy stars, Zebo. According to that stupid internet website about power levels, if you go and you beat the person in charge of Earth, like you punch them, then that means you have power over stars. That's how stupid they are. I hate it. Why are humans so stupid?
Oh boy, I gotta beat up more humans.
That's pretty dumb and all, Bandit, but just a small website. Might not used by a lot of people. It's probably some niche thing, right?
It's used by a lot of people. They have like 80 editors who calculate all the powers for everything. I think it's called Versus Battles Wiki. I think that's what it's called. If you worked on that, be ashamed of yourself.
80 people signed off on that? 80 humans?
It sounds like Jonathan wrote his own page of what power level he is, because of course Jonathan would say that he can destroy solar systems.
Yeah, like the Belmonts, they can like destroy like brick walls, but me, I can destroy entire solar systems because I saw stars in a painting once.
I don't think Aragorn would stand a chance next to Gabriel. I wonder if that website you hate so much has them at comparable powers.
You know, I just so happened to have looked up Aragorn's power level on that stupid Versus Battle website, and do you know what it said?
Ooh, yeah, I don't know, Benny. You gotta tell me, though.
The sword that Aragorn gets that was forged from all those pieces that he got from his ancestor, I think it was called like Anjul or something. That sword in Aragorn's hands puts Aragorn at more powerful than the universe.
He can destroy the universe with a single slice of his sword?
That is what that website says, that the sword, because it could damage Sauron, can destroy universes. Because, you know, Sauron, he is as strong as the universe, clearly. You know, when watching the Lord of the Rings movies, you just gotta remember that at any time Sauron could destroy the entire planet with the snap of his fingers.
Yeah, totally. I mean, I remember when he did that in the movies. Yeah, he was like flying into space and he blew up the Earth with a beam. Yeah, that was crazy. Wow.
Well, it's not just a planet. He could destroy solar systems with the snap of his fingers, or galaxies, because all of those are substantially smaller than the universe, which Aragorn can cut in half.
Wow! Isildur must have known that. That's why he went for his fingers.
Yeah, bro, I can totally end the universe with just a snap of my fingers.
With your fingers, you say?
Oh yeah, totally.
I feel like someone else should have mentioned this website you're talking about, Bandit, before you. Because how does that just happen? How is that written down and then nobody talks about how absurd it is?
Well, like I said in the Portrait of Ruin playthrough, that website is considered like accurate and is used as a source for most people on the internet I've seen. Most humans, they think, yeah, you know, they do their research. That makes sense. And I'll grant the website one thing. They seem to understand how much energy it's required to, you know, take down a wall or a building or whatever. So they're intelligent, but they have absolutely no wisdom because they think a single guy with a sword can destroy the universe. It's incredible how intelligent they are and how little wisdom they have.
Behold the sword of Elendil.